We just wanted to take a moment to give a big shout out to all of our patrons.
Without your support, these videos would not be possible. But because of your patronage, we're able to put out new content every week. And for that, we want to say thank you.
For anyone else that's interested in bonus material, real-time updates, or early access to videos,
just click on the link up here or down in the description box and become part of the MJ Sailing family today.
We're on our way to Fort Augustus. I think that's going to be our stop for today. We got a little bit of a late start. It was just a beautiful morning. Nice. I mean, it's cool, but it was just a nice morning. It was rainy outside. It was just nice to stay cuddled up under the covers for a little while longer. But now we're on our way. Fort Augustus is only like 6 miles or something like that, so not a long run today. But we do have 2 locks to go through. And we don't know for sure then after that there's another 5 locks in a flight, kind of like the Neptune staircase that we did. We don't know if we're going to make that through today or we're going to wait until tomorrow. If we make it through, that puts us into Loch Ness, which is pretty cool. So we'll see. We'll see how it all plays out. But another beautiful day. It's rainy, but there's no wind. It is actually, or does actually feel a little bit warmer just because of the fact there's no wind. But it's still just beautiful here, even in the rain, even with the gray skies and everything like that. It is absolutely beautiful going through there. So we're very happy to be here.
On the edge of Fort Augustus sit another set of staircase locks. Not quite as intimidating as Neptune's staircase, as there are only 5 of them versus 8, but what they lack in additional enclosures, they more than make up for in spectators, where hundreds of people will gather daily to watch the boats go up and down. This is also where the lock system begins to descend in height from our end, as Loch Oich, which we just left, is the highest body of water in the Caledonian Canal. Fort Augustus is also the entryway to Loch Ness. The area is heavy on tourism as many people come to scout for the famous Nessie, who could be lurking nearby. But all the well-maintained shops and restaurants are a nice bit of amusement for travelers by land and sea. And even the Highland Club, only open to members, is a perfect backdrop to the entire scene. The next morning, it was time for us to go down the flight of locks, just after the mammoth Lord of the Glens took the spot ahead of us. We made sure to slot ourselves in early, before the crowds were out in full spectator mode. As we readied the lines to descend our way down to Loch Ness, we made sure not to discount the warmth of the sun on our bare skin and reveled in the brief period of blue skies as we worked our way down through the flight. There are. Morning. Guess where we are today?
We're on Loch Ness right now, looking for Nessie, kind of. It's my birthday.
Happy birthday!
Raising the roof.
Raise the roof.
How cool is that though? In Scotland, Loch Ness, on my birthday. Yeah, kind of an exciting thing. So we went out last night for dinner because where we're going right now, there really isn't food, I guess. There is a castle, and I think there is a lunch service that's available there. We'll kind of take a look at that. We do, because of the depth of where we're going to be in, we're going to be anchoring in probably about 50 feet of water, most likely. So we're going to be running stern lines. Unfortunately, I hadn't spliced them up yet. We have two 225-foot sections of 3/8 Dyneema that we're using, so incredibly strong. We can lift the boat with this. Braking strength on it is almost 20,000 pounds, so we should be able to have no problem. The nice part about this is it does float. And the other thing too is there's not a lot of stretch in it. There's actually no stretch at all in it. It's like running a steel cable to it. So on a stern line, we're able to kind of cinch that tight, and we don't have to worry about it moving forward and backwards too much or seesawing back and forth. And if we need some snubbing effects, if we need some rubber effect in it, that's why we're putting these eye splices on each end. I can run a piece of nylon between there. We have those metal springs I can run between there. So it gives a lot of different options, a lot of different versatility. And the other thing is, like I said, it floats. And the other thing too is the fact it's incredibly chafe resistant. So if it is rubbing on something, it's not going to be a problem at all. Only problem is because it floats, if someone cuts between us and shore, there's a chance that they can run over the propeller. So we'll end up stringing up floats basically on it to signify that not to go this direction. But that's my project. So it's my birthday project, is splicing in a few lines. But good way to spend the day. Dirty palms. Bury the tail. Always the most pleasant part. Again. And eventually I'll get off my lazy behind and actually lock stitch this, but for right now, it's good enough. I think we're also going to break these down into 100-foot sections. I think it's going to be easier to handle. Put the loops on them, and then we can just shackle them together as needed or slip it through and do a cow hitch kind of. We'll see. It's a work in progress.
For the night, we'd be anchoring next to Urquhart Castle, which was founded in the 13th century and built on the site of an early medieval fortification. Partially destroyed in 1692, it was eventually placed in a state of scheduled monument in the 20th century and opened to the public for touring.
Have to see what kind of cobwebs are in this thing. Kind of moldy and stinky. Ugh. This is hard work. Quite the workout. Pressing buttons.
Can't make it easy for you on your birthday.
No, I know. To think we used to manually pump this thing up. Really bright sun behind us, which is shocking. This is like the absolute best day we've had, period, for weather.
Matt's actually gotten warm.
I've gotten warm. I've had to take a sweater off, which is wonderful. Georgie's having a blast. I think this is definitely the happiest she's been in a little bit. Just laying around.
Cleaning herself on deck in the sun, just
Yeah.
sunbathing.
Yeah, having a blast running around deck. We're at anchor, so then she doesn't have to be in her harness. It is my birthday.
Happy birthday, Matt! I
Uh,
shipped in the sun for him.
yes, I couldn't ask for a better birthday. Loch Ness, how cool is that? We did not have to do a stern tie to shore like what I anticipated. We were able to find an area in about 30 feet?
35.
35 feet of water, which is not bad at all. So again, everything is going Matt's way today.
And I forgot that in the depths of our bilges, I had a set of one of our favorite beers, Hometown Brew, Founders.
From Grand Rapids.
Yeah! So we're just basking in the sun, drinking some good Grand Rapids beer.
Yep. We were drinking that, and then we drank a little bit of Scotch whiskey.
Single malt whiskey.
Single malt. So we did try to go see the castle. Well, we went to go see the restaurant bar at the castle. It kind of overlooks it. Would have been a perfect vantage point to have a few drinks. Unfortunately, you do have to buy tickets to just get on
Get into the restaurant, just to get on the grounds, period.
Yeah, so that was 35 US just to get on the grounds for both of us. But that and then drinks, we decided just to sit here and look at the castle from our anchorage.
And have our own drinks.
Cheers. So, thank you, my love. It feels like summer finally. So that and a little raspberry beer goes well together.
Exactly.
Absolutely loving this.
But she's like, I've got my recliner, I've got my entertainment.